Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most melodramatic and thrilling moments over General Hospital's 6 decades.
You have to hide behind letters and this jerk? I tell you what, put it in a postcard and send it to me, General Delivery, Morocco.
Number 10, Clink Boom.
Woo! Thank you for a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night.
Port Charles's resident mob boss, Sonny Corinthos, spent much of the 90s locking horns with Jasper Jacks over Brenda Barrett. Just when it seemed he may be able to get over Brenda, Sonny's wife Lily and their unborn child are killed in a car bomb planted by a criminal rival. The moment just happened to coincide with Brenda and Jax's wedding. A clever and shocking match cut between the clinking of the happy couple's champagne glasses and the deadly explosion illustrated one of General Hospital's most enduring truths. Even when someone gets their fairy tale ending, it usually comes at someone else's expense. Number 9, Luke's Hit and Run.
Somebody just drove away and left Jake in the street.
Luke Spencer has done some fairly questionable things over his tenure at General Hospital. When his grandson Jake Weber was run down in a hit-and-run accident and declared brain dead, few could have imagined that Luke would turn out to be the hit-and-run driver.
It was me? Hiya, Jake.
Even Luke was shocked, as he was too intoxicated to even remember. Having to face the fact that his drinking has led to the death of his own flesh and blood and ruined his son Lucky's life was enough to bring even cavalier Luke Spencer to his knees.
I didn't see him. It was dark. That stretch of road is dark. There's no shoulder, there's no sidewalk. My music was blaring.
The ensuing intervention, when Luke's loved ones literally strap him to a chair and make him face his substance use, is probably not the most professional, but it is one of the most entertaining.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm trying to tell you, Calvin. It ain't gonna work.
Number 8, Tracy Quartermain refuses her father's medication. The Quartermains are not exactly the warmest and most cuddly family ever put on screen. There's a lot of money to protect after all. In this classic GH moment, Tracy thought it was finally her time to control the family's massive funds when her father suffered what seemed like a fatal heart attack. The black-hearted heiress let him lie there, refusing his requests for medication.
If I get your medication, will you tear up the new will?
But it turns out to be a classic Quartermain mind game. Edward was just faking his heart attack to test her loyalty, and having exposed her treachery, disinherits his daughter instead.
I'm signing it here. Tonight, you'll be disinherited.
Tracy could be the most vindictive person on the show at times, but it's hard not to feel a little sorry for her. After all, she comes by it honestly.
When I was lying on the floor there and you came over to me, were those genuine tears?
You know they were, Daddy.
Number 7, Robin comes back.
And now, by the power vested in me by the state of New York, I now pronounce you
Mommy?
Viewers watched Robin Scorpio grow up before their eyes, as actress Kimberly McCullough is one of the few soap opera actors not to undergo soap opera rapid aging syndrome. So when Robin disappeared and was thought dead, it really did feel like losing a member of the family. Even her husband, Dr. Patrick Drake, had moved on by the time she reappeared, making her grand reappearance at his wedding, no less.
Come here. My baby.
It's a touching moment for everyone in the room, except maybe Sabrina, Patrick's fiancée. Like the best soap opera moments, there are lots of competing emotions in the room, and you feel for just about everyone.
Is this a dream? Is this real?
Number 6, Metro Court Hostage Crisis.
We don't care, sweet Sam. We're not all friends behind these masks. We're here to get what's in the vault.
When masked gunmen held up the Metro Court Hotel in a major Sweeps Month storyline, it was hard to know what to expect.
Kill me and they lock you in and blow the lobby. They've got the detonators. I'm the only one who can contact the buyer. There is no deal without me.
The incredibly sadistic Jerry Jacks led the team of criminals, haunting their hostages and nearly killing several beloved regular cast members.
You've been such a great help. This is only getting started. Come on.
Leaving many of the characters either in grave danger or fighting to stop the armed gunman, it was one of those disaster storylines that threw everyone into the mix. The strain of the event was too much for longtime character Alan Quartermain, as he would suffer a fatal heart attack that would leave all of Port Charles reeling. Number 5, Jason loses his memory.
You should know that to Jason, you're all strangers. He doesn't know you.
Even before his drastic personality change, Jason Quartermain was one of GH's most popular characters. He was the handsome and smart Quartermain golden boy. That is, until the car accident caused by his ne'er-do-well brother AJ. From that point on, he suffered a case of amnesia that transformed him into the stoic, hard-headed Jason Morgan.
What's normal to Jason as you knew him doesn't apply anymore, because the part of his brain that gave him a context for relationships and feelings has been damaged.
The Quartermains were forced to watch Jason throw away his future as a doctor at the titular hospital for a life of crime and murder with mobster Sonny Corinthos. His descent into a life of crime was tragic, but it was also a popular storyline with viewers. Even when Jason reconnected with his dynastic family, he never really felt a part of them again.
I want to get out of this chair and out of this place.
Jason, sweetheart.
Don't touch me!
Number 4. Elizabeth's Attack. One of the most heartbreaking storylines in GH history found young Elizabeth Weber frightened and bruised in the woods after being attacked by an unknown man. The boy she's crushing on, Lucky Spencer, finds her.
I'm not going to a hospital. I'm fine.
The show won awards and acclaim for how it handled the complicated and achingly relevant storyline. However, it also forced the show and its characters to address the most scandalous chapter of its famous super couple's history. When Lucky confronts his parents, Luke and Laura Spencer, about a similar event in their past, it forces everyone to reconsider one of the uglier plots the show had tried to paper over.
His faith was shaken, his image of us is tarnished, but what Lucky found out, we knew already. We lived it, for God's sake.
Number 3. BJs Heart.
How badly is she injured? She's critical.
Circumstances collided in this 1994 storyline involving an automobile accident and a girl in need of a heart transplant. Dr. Tony Jones and Bobby Spencer had come to terms with the devastating fact that their daughter, Barbara Jean, was not going to recover from her injuries.
There's no blood reaching the brain. At the moment, her breathing is sustained only because she is on the ventilator.
Tony must put aside his parental grief to ensure his patient, Maxie Jones, received his own daughter's heart. The emotional roller coaster sends shockwaves through General Hospital.
Why are you showing this to me?
Because BJ has the small B factor. She and Maxie are a match for blood and tissue.
The scenes where Felicia Jones learns the truth about her daughter's new heart and Tony listens to his daughter's heartbeat in Maxie's chest still rank among the show's biggest tearjerkers. Number 2. Stone's Death.
I'm gonna go get you something to eat, okay?
Don't leave me.
Teen romance can be tragic, but this one was also incredibly timely. General Hospital won acclaim and respect with its incredibly impactful story about teenager Stone Cates' death from AIDS-related illness. His romance with Robin Scorpio, who also contracted HIV, made for an especially tearful deathbed scene.
Robin, I see you.
Their last moments together have Stone briefly regaining his eyesight one last time before succumbing to his illness. The highly praised storyline won its actors recognition from the Daytime Emmy Awards. Robin Scorpio has been a welcome and all too rare example of a character able to live and thrive after her diagnosis.
He's okay. He's okay. He's okay.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Luke and Laura's Wedding. Luke Spencer and Laura Weber had gone through a lot in just 2 short years. They had spent a summer evading a mafia hitman, saved the world from an evil weather machine, and incurred the wrath of underworld figures who would dog them for decades. They practically invented the soap opera super couple. At the end of it all, their fairy tale wedding drew millions of viewers and headlines all over the world.
You may kiss the bride.
Things weren't all sunshine and roses, though. Laura's ex-husband Scotty ended up crashing the party.
There is no marriage. I'll tell you!
And Elizabeth Taylor's eccentric villain, Helena Cassadine, placed a curse on the couple at the altar.
My curse on you, Laura and Luke. My curse on both of you.
It became a defining moment, not just in daytime, but in all of television. What classic GH moment got you in your feels? Cry us a river in the comments.
Well,
I did really miss you those 2 years that I was abducted and held captive on that island.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.